Welcome, everybody, to the first ever League of Legends AUX battle. I've never seen one of these. To be fair, I did a ton of research of trying to make sure that nobody else has done one, and they haven't. There have been AUX battles for literally everything. Drake versus Kendrick, top 40s hits, pop, EDM, rap, you name it. Nobody has had, apparently, enough grass in their life to come up with the idea that you could do this for League of Legends. And there are enough songs, by the way. I've gone through, I've counted, I nearly did it with like a wheel of categories. There's enough songs in the League of Legends catalog to do a full AUX battle. So, for those that are new and don't know how this works, let me reveal the bracket on screen. We've got a single elimination bracket. Sorry for those that prefer double elim like MSI. We are not hip with the times. 2 first-round matchups, both best of ones. It'll be Shauna versus AUX Pulsar, Duncan versus Jay, and awaiting them in the semifinals, which will also be best of one, will be Cecilia and just Angs. Finals will be a full best of 3. Our judges tonight, most people on this channel probably know them at this point. Myself, and then Paul, who is our constant co-host of the Crossover podcast, and then also chat. So chat gets a say. Chat gets to vote in their favorite song that they won. Now, your vote could ultimately not mean shit, because Paul and I could both agree on something. And if we do that, you're overruled. Sorry, it is what it is. But in the case that there's a tie, and I know at least one song in which there will be a tie, guaranteed. Paul already knows and is probably smiling. In that case, chat does get to decide. So the way this will work, we will flip a coin to see who gets their pick, whether they want to go first or defer. There is a slight advantage to knowing what your opponent's song is. The later we go, it might not be as big of an advantage because there's less songs to choose from because there are no repeats. We will listen to both songs in their entirety. And then from there, I will put up a poll for 2 minutes. That chat will be able to vote as Paul and I debate it. The last 30 seconds of the 2-minute debate, each contestant is allowed to unmute their mic and weigh in and get their thoughts and opinions and either yell at Paul and I or yell at chat. Whatever you want to do to try and sway votes. Like, that's all on you. Does anybody have any questions?
Honestly, nah. I'm just ready to get into this.
Can we vote through chat?
You can vote through chat.
We can?
You can vote for yourself through chat, or you can int yourself and vote for the other person. Doesn't matter.
Leave it to the journalists to ask. Jay, you should have asked this question. We have the 2 journalists here. Oh wait, did I miss someone?
Now wait, no. I think you're the only 2. But I will say, for journalistic integrity, in theory, you shouldn't vote for yourself.
True, actually true.
No.
He got you there. He got you there.
I have a list of my favorite songs. If anyone picks any of my top 3, it's an instant vote.
Who was top of the bracket? Who did I say? All right, Sean, I'll let you call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
That was a very long flip. It is tails. Oh. You have your choice. Would you like to pick first or defer?
I'm going to pick first.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. What song?
I want the rock.
Let's
go. What song are you going to go with for your first pick of the entire AUX battle?
Let's start it off with a banger. Let's go with Rise.
Of course.
Parallax, who do you want?
I'm gonna start off strong too with Legends Never Die.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Get them out the way now, man. Get them
Wow.
It's so higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your blood, go and take it. This is your moment. Take to the skies, go. Prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you.
What a banger to start off with. Holy. If there's one song that can keep up with that in terms of legacy, this might be the only one. Paul, what are you thinking? Right off the rip.
I mean, it's all of it, right? The music video too.
I
Where
mean,
like goes into
you
it.
can, you can include it if you want. I would say that it does affect it.
Because Rise, the one thing that just helps Rise Law for me is that Faker book close gets me every time. It really kills it. Although Against the Current is really good. It's tough. It's tough. I think it's really hard because both of them are like actually pretty elite League of Legends songs. And we started off with like two, I would say, bangers from the top. But Rise is like just a little bit better for me. And that's not just because it has more plays. I'm not just leeching off the popularity of it.
The poll is in the chat and is officially live, so people can go ahead and vote. I will say this. Rise hits. There is something about that piano in Legends Never Die. I don't know what it is.
It is really good.
I've never been able to quite figure out what exactly hooks me with it. It's what?
I guess it's the same person. There is one composer that's main composer for Riot Music, and it's Sebastian Nagend. He's the one. No, Mako is the producer for both songs. The composer, the one that does every single piano tune for every single music from Riot since 2014 is Sebastian. So every piano arrangement that you hear from here on out throughout the evening and like even beyond is Sebastian.
Interesting. Did not know that.
Interesting.
Do both of those still hold up as well now as the first time you heard them, Paul?
Yeah, both of them hold up. I mean, they're both great. They've both been great forever. It's just that there's some about the Rise like music video. That's the part that really sends me.
The music video is probably the best that's ever been, and probably ever will be.
Yeah, although the part where Garen pulls the arrow out of his armor and just like chucks it down, that is peak like alpha male behavior. That could be studied. Yeah.
That is just Garen.
Kind of makes you believe that you could be a part of 300 someday.
Everybody else can tune in if they want, or chime in if they want.
Just gonna put my fun fact here.
Chat is officially tied. Oh my god. There's no way on the first song.
Yeah, I mean,
which one?
We really chose the two best ones.
Yeah, y'all can't come out here with these two bangers and then expect like
Yeah.
it's not to happen.
To go one way or the other.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Which one are
someone
you picking,
didn't vote. Someone didn't vote. They said it
Repoll?
in
Okay,
chat.
I will repoll for a minute. Okay, so everybody's gonna have to re-vote for a minute.
Healy, if I lose because of this, I swear.
Let me ask everybody this. Does seeing Uzi in this music video scare you about how much his skin is gonna cost in a year from now?
Not at all.
I don't know. Maybe not. I was
Still
actually
gonna
having that
cost.
discussion.
The chat has voted for Rise. Paul, I'll let you cast your vote. What would you like to pick?
It's gonna be boring for people to Rise.
Good thing you did, because I was picking Legends Never Die.
Oh,
On Legends Never Die, dude.
No,
There's something about that piano that just...
I agree with you, David. That Legends Never Died transcended League. Rise never got like pushed out to normies, so to speak. Like people that do not play League know Legends Never Died. People that do not play League do not know Rise.
That's weird because I have friends who don't play League and no Rise just because of the glitch mob, though.
Is Duncan versus Jay. Who's going to flex their knowledge more? Let me do the coin flip. Duncan, you are on the top of the thing, so I will let you call it.
Let's do heads. Yes.
Heads it is. 2 for 2 on calling it so far today. All right. What song would you like to pick first or defer?
I'm going to defer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, we're already throwing out bangers, so let's throw out one more. Let's go flash forward to November with Enemy by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, man. He took the...
So bad. Dave is so bad. He's a certified Imagine Dragons hater.
I'm a certified Warrior hater. I'm not an Imagine Dragons hater, to be very clear. Thank you
That's
very
why I
much.
said let's flash forward to November when David is not hating Imagine Dragons because he's listening to he's watching Arcane Season 2.
You got a tough one to go against,
All right.
Duncan. What are you going with?
Let's do Awaken.
Oh.
Speaking of early,
Oh.
Speaking of piano parts.
Oh, man. He's playing to the judge. I see how it is. Okay. All right.
Oh, no, sir. I have my playing to you pick. Don't you worry.
Oh, the misery.
If that doesn't get you excited for season 2, I don't know what will, being completely honest.
I must say, for the record, had he not made me go first, I would have not picked the song. So this is vengeance for making me go first.
It's fine. It's not even the best song from the show.
Oh. My word, this is closer than I thought it was gonna be, not gonna lie. I thought this might have been a blowout. But honestly, Paul, I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm telling you right now, I think I'm favoring Awaken.
That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I kind of forgot how good Awaken was.
Dang.
Until I listened to it again. I mean, still, like, I had to be, I would say, convinced to move away from Enemy. Like, Enemy is a banger for a reason, and it caught on even in mainstream for a reason. But I'm actually gonna, like, need the full 2 minutes to think it out. Because it's like they're both so freaking good.
Wait, what? Oh, the TSM chat. Oh, wow. All right, the poll is now live, chat. I will say,
someone mentioned 06 in chat. I had to put on the TSM jacket. So.
Yeah.
Dang.
here's what I'll say. Enemy, I think, in the context of the show, is amazing and brings back a lot of like good emotions. But I can't say that I've listened to Enemy like independently as a song outside of when I'm specifically thinking about Arcane. I will still work out to, I will still run to, and I will still like do Awaken is consistently still in my played songs because Spotify will recommend it every other, like at least once a week. So I hear Awaken more often than I hear Enemy, and I think that's for a reason.
I mean, it can be a reason for you and not be a reason for everybody, but you're a Warriors hater, which is insane to me. But I mean, my shock when you picked Awaken over Enemy, like, here, give me 2 seconds.
Everybody else can chime in.
That's my shock. Like, you're not an Imagine Dragons guy because you probably got by the joke, for being honest.
I am an Imagine Dragons guy. You can't tell me whenever that piano first came in for Awaken that it didn't send at least a little bit of a shiver down your spine.
It might.
Your
perhaps.
tailbone wagged just a little bit when you heard that.
Yeah.
Awaken is Wassing Enemy. Oh my god, what?
Also,
really?
like, that part when he starts. Okay, well, I don't even got to make a hard decision. All right. that rap verse, I think, is so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Jid's verse is amazing.
Yeah, it's very clean. I mean, I guess at this point I can just talk about him because I think it's pretty clear that this is done and dusted.
Like my 2 cents on the thing. If we were given a very good quality version of the Enemy song with the guitar solo, then I think he would have been over to Enemy. But the OG version does not have the guitar solo.
When Imagine Dragons performs it live, they do a guitar
they
solo
do it with
sometimes
the
because of JID not being.
Okay.
No, there was a time, I think it was at the VMA of 2021. They did the rap verse and the guitar solo.
And then they did it because the song had just blown up in popularity, and I think outside of the context of Arcane, they needed more to add to it, so they added the guitar solo. And I believe it's Ben. I don't remember who the guitarist is. I should know. Imagine Dragons is one of my favorite bands, to David's dismay.
Why is everybody just jumping on me as an Imagine Dragons?
I've already lost, so I can trash talk a little bit.
Yeah, David sucks.
Wow.
I had a very good lineup, and now I'm sad I got eliminated.
That's the tough part about AUX is like you gotta I don't know, you gotta it's tough to read the crowd because it's still like early on in the battle for now, but like you kind of get a sense after 2 rounds of like what people are feeling versus like what you preliminarily thought was like gonna do well in something like this. It's interesting to watch the dynamic of this unfold.
It's also tough. Awaken is like, this is a League of Legends fan base at this point, and your fans are primarily playing the game. Like, so they're all gonna watch Awaken and then want to go play solo queue, and it's gonna make them feel some type of way. And it's kind of that classic like Riot, ability to get you to want to play the game just from a music video.
To the next round. Round 2, the semifinals. We start with the upper bracket. It is Sean versus Cecilia.
Head.
Don't hit us while we're down, man.
Man, the coin flips are going the way of the people calling them today. Tell you what. Wow. All right. Would you like to pick first or defer?
Defer, but I also want to raise a challenge to Sean.
Okay.
And go for a song without lyrics.
A song without lyrics? Oh. You got it. You absolutely got it. I am pulling this one without lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay,
to
because
spice
I
things
got
up,
like
isn't it?
I got four. I got four already on
Are
my
you
head.
are you
So-
officially accepting that challenge for a
Oh,
no
hell
lyric
yeah.
challenge? Okay.
Otherwise, we're
Oh.
just gonna pick up some world songs, some season starts, some bands.
I'm
Let's spice things
with
up.
it. I'm with it. Although I wish I would have won the coin toss and you would have done it to me, because then I would have deferred and then felt your vibe about where you're at. But
I
okay.
can change. If you want,
No,
I
no,
can.
no, no, no,
change
no,
it
no, no.
with
That's like
my-
just me. I wanna try to do this. All right, I got it.
Okay.
We're going with War Songs, Flash Funk, Marshmallow Mix.
Sean, you're my best friend because I'm going with We're Song Piercing Lights, make a remix.
Oh,
You got the vibes.
baby, it's a banger.
Paul, when was the last time you heard either of those?
It's been a long time. I had to look up the other one I knew from those, the Project E one. Like, it's been so long since I've heard all those, bro. But they're so good. I don't know why we went away from them.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they just randomly decided on that one to just pull out a bunch of great artists. Like, I was looking at that playlist while we were listening, and I was like, dude, like, half these artists are just all crazy. Like, they just went super cracked for that playlist.
Poll is now up
Yeah.
in chat.
There's like 5 that I can just pull at any time, and I'm like, I'm bopping to
Bangers.
any of these 5. I'm going with it.
Oh, yeah.
And like, imagine putting Legends Never Die quality lyrics onto any of these songs. Like, instant top tier.
Paul, what's your vote?
Piercing Light.
Mine's Piercing Light as well.
Okay.
Chat might be tied, but I'm sorry, I can't not give it
Ah.
to Piercing Light. That
Chat.
drop is too good.
The
is
drop
perfect.
is fine, but I mean, like, it's good. I'm not trying to like down it, but like, the drive of
Mhm.
Marshmallow is just, it's so much better. It
It's
just
very
keeps you
nice.
going. It keeps you going the whole time. Since it was a best of 1, can there be a best of 3 third place match before the first place to make it harder for the first and second place people?
I would be okay with that.
Oof, I like that.
Okay, so everybody's in favor of a third place match
I'm-
beforehand.
A
Morgan
best
I
of-
got deep cuts, bro.
yeah, because yeah,
fine.
exactly. You can make it deep cuts to where the people who are at the top have to like dig.
They had to be in that bag.
You got the bye,
Yeah.
which also means you get the pick. Do you want heads or tails in the coin toss?
Let's go tails.
Well, at least I like the fact that that round was also a tied and it had to be broken by the judges.
Damn,
Hey,
every single
What is
person
going
has
on?
hit it.
Is there like voice recognition on that? That's gotta be it, man.
That's
I hacked into the
wild.
network.
Would you like first pick or to defer?
I've thought about this like so much. I'm going to go first pick.
First pick. Okay.
Yes. So we're blue side.
Awesome.
I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been going back and forth with my friends a lot, but I think I have narrowed it down to Phoenix.
Okay.
That's an interesting pick. Okay.
Oh,
Nostalgia for me. It's nostalgia for me.
All right. Chunky.
I'm gonna go the call.
Oh, this is an interesting matchup. I like right off the
This-
bat before like clicking into these. I don't think there's a clear favorite. Okay, Paul, I think this is going to be a lot closer of a round if I had to guess.
Yeah, they both. I mean, they're both really, really hype. But I guess they are different genres, which is also interesting about them. Like one is, the world's hype, and one is the season hype. Kind of tough. I'm like really in the middle because they both have good like moments, and they have really good peaks, and super different art styles too. Like there's so much different about those two. I don't know. Are you feeling either way?
I'm just putting the poll up now. The poll is live for everybody in chat to vote. Okay, I will say this. Phoenix as an independent song is still one of the weaker world songs in my opinion. I don't think it stands up to some of the others that exist, like just on a basic song level. I think I don't want to go into other songs purely because they might be used later in this. But I think what would have made this clear cut, like no exception, is had the world's performance of this been requested, it would have been a done deal. Even with that said, I still prefer Awaken over the Call, purely because the Call for me
Phoenix?
Phoenix. I prefer Phoenix over the Call, purely because I can't listen to the Call casually. Personally, I can watch it with the video, but I can't listen to it casually. Phoenix, I will bump casually, and the nostalgia that comes with Phoenix is better than the nostalgia that comes with the Call. And that's even like the Call is the first time I've ever seen a world's opening ceremony live, and it's still Phoenix is just.
I don't know, the Call just makes me want to go play Kaisa. That's all that does.
Yeah, I mean one of those songs makes you want to bop your head. The other one makes you want to go play solo queue. So like, what's a better League song? The one that makes you want to play League, or the one that you want to listen to?
The one that makes you want to play League, then it should automatically lose.
In my opinion, Phoenix for me, I understand some people are like, oh, it's one of the weaker world songs. In my opinion, it's my favorite world song. It just holds so much meaning to me as a song. And like, if we're going off of video, the Call wins. I think we can probably all agree about that. Phoenix is just hits different. There's something about it that's like, it just motivates, you know what I'm saying? And it brings back a good memory, but also a bad memory because G2 got 3-0'd. But at least we made it, you know what I'm saying?
I think the lyrics are actually really similar in both, because like they're both kind of like rising from the ashes for the Phoenix, or like the Call, like you have to heed the Call to like go through adversity and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Phoenix is also just like, yeah, I just think it's just a better song when I'm like just listening to two songs, right? Like I probably won't ever bump the Call, but when I listen to the Call, I think of what Arcane Season 3 could be like if like they did like, you know, the Watchers and like, you know, all this Freljord stuff and everything.
But the music itself could have been better. I think there's something missing, because like the lyrics are top tier, like amazing, fantastic. The Call is on the other side of the spectrum, where the music is top tier and the lyrics could have been slightly better, but then depends on like, what do you prefer? Like for me, I'm a big soundtracks fan, so for me it's more important to feel the music and to feel the build up, and then the lyrics are like slightly under that in priorities, but it's still very close.
Dude, I keep getting convinced both ways. It's really tough. I mean, the Call to me has champions I like. This is the problem. I like the champions in the Call more. But I think Phoenix overall, as like a video, if I just like the champions, you know, I cared more about old Caps Faker and they didn't completely ruin my life as a TSM fan, I think I would look back at Phoenix and be more nostalgic, but it just makes me sad. So... But I still think, like, I think Phoenix. I think
Phoenix. Judges are both 2-0 Phoenix. Chat does not matter. Chat did not have a say, despite voting Phoenix. Chunky. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Dude, what the fuck?
Everybody's getting it on.
This is just ridiculous. Do you want to pick first or defer?
I'll pick first. I'm gonna get my pandering out of the way. Let's do As We Fall.
Oh,
I see.
Man, I'm so glad I didn't have Dunk final.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have picked that last round.
All right. Well,
for no particular reason, wanted to change that, but
I'm not gonna try to go with a uber banger here then, because I think that's such a good song if it's pandering. But let's go with Everything Goes On by Porter Robinson.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is so much fun.
First matchup of the losers consolation match.
Try to make yourself remember, darling.
both of them. Honestly, really
Yeah.
freaking good. Really good choices.
I mean,
If you know what you're doing, then say it.
As We Fall is like a really good music video, really good song. I liked it a lot. Everything Goes On is a good video, decent skin line. I don't play any other champs. I don't care about them. So As We Fall kind of has a bit more of a spot in my heart because I play a lot more bottom lane and I play with you a lot. So the pandering, I'm not saying pandering pays off here. I'm not saying pandering works, but it might work this time, and it might have been really good because it worked for me.
That's amazing. I was not expecting you to pick that. I'm not gonna lie. I really wasn't.
Me either.
I mean, I really like As We Fall. Like when the video came out and the song came out, I listened to the song a lot and I added it to my playlist. And
Wow.
The video's super good, bro. We didn't get to finish it, and I knew we didn't, but I was kind of hoping you'd let it keep running.
Nah, I can't. I can't. As much as I'm biased and I want to, I can't. But I will say my vote for
This one is really good too. I'm just not an e-girl.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I mean, I'm starting to play enchanters, don't get me wrong. Those skins are good. Varus is kind of a sick Giga Chad guy. Looks cool, has 6-pack, 8-pack.
Do we know the lore? Yeah, do we know the lore here?
We know.
No, literally, do we actually know lore? Do we actually know lore? I'm just saying.
I mean, I do.
I mean, first of all,
you should, as you should.
you can still beat Giga Chad even with lore.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, no.
you might want to amend that 8-pack to like a 18-pack when there's 3 of them
True.
there. So
I mean, that just
bro.
sounds more alpha male. 3 men in 1, he can handle any man. He's handled 2 at once.
Yeah, that's kind of what the video is about.
Shut up.
pause.
Unpause. He's a Giga Chad.
Also, I don't think you gotta be an e-girl to like Everything Goes
No.
On. In my opinion, Everything Goes On is it's a straight
That
banger.
was-
It's a
that
straight
was-
banger.
That was
It is
literally my
banger.
entire collegiate team's like theme song. Like they would play that every time they were scrimming. Yeah.
W.
I was
And-
just muted.
I will say my vote here. So you're officially voting for As We Fall, Paul?
Yeah, I just like it a lot.
There's a 1-minute poll going on in chat right now to decide the tiebreaker because I'm going with Everything Goes On. I did not think
Wow.
that upon like when you picked As We Fall, I was like, okay, it's gonna take something to like really kind of like beat it. And like even
Wow.
as we were listening to it, I was like, okay, I really like the song. Dude, the second that piano hit on Everything Goes On, I was like,
Have you heard it before?
yeah, many times. It's not on my
okay.
neither one of these songs is actually on my playlist because I don't think either of them are like songs that like I'm gonna personally listen to all the time. The anime or like the anime opening style of Everything Goes On is like a good listen, but it's not like something that I'm gonna have on repeat. As We Fall is not like it's not a great radio song. If I'm being honest, like it holds a lot of sentimental value for me, and like it's hard hitting for a league song. But I don't know. I was listening to Everything Goes On, and it hit. I don't know why it hit.
Yeah. No, it does.
That's
It
that's
does
a
hit really
that's a
hard.
driving around like the countryside kind of thing and like moving around and it's like it feels real good.
Mm.
Yeah, I definitely.
And Everything Goes On wins
Wow.
with a
It
6
It
to
did
4
not
vote.
go how I expected.
Back, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
And they were roommates.
07 for us.
No, because
Losers
Chunky
pick, right?
lost, so loser gets to pick whether he
Oh,
wants
loser,
to
okay.
defer, pick, or choose it. So it's up to you.
I'm gonna pull out one I don't think anybody else has: Dynasties and Dystopia.
There were
Okay.
calls in chat earlier for that to be picked.
It was.
I saw some of the ones in chat, but I want to like I know I have one to play with kind of now, so I want to get one out that I just want to get out there.
Okay.
MSI 2019 Reckoning by Sarah Skinner.
Oh
Wait,
my.
Reckoning or Bring Home the Glory?
Yeah. No, it's the Here's Your Judgment. Here's
that-
the
that-
Reckoning. Oh, that's Bring Home the Glory.
That's
Yeah,
Bring Home the Glory.
Bring Home the Glory tonight. Yeah.
Oh, that's Sean,
I
I'll-
said
I'll
I've
never
been
forgive you
that
for
has
this.
been my background song on all my TikToks for like a month. So believe me, I like.
Oh, it's still bright like back then. Right there to take. If you want it, the world is watching. Here's your judgment. Here's your reckoning. Write your story down.
Paul, I don't know about you, but I thought Dynasties and Dystopias was gonna run away with this one, and it's a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, because one of them is a lot more nostalgia. I think like it just is what it
yeah,
is. I mean,
it
I would
is.
say like if you put song v song, take out all the humanity out of it, for me, like I could go with Dynasties and Dystopia. But once you put in like all the memories I have and everything, it's really hard not to go with Bring Home the Glory. Like it just is what it is.
So if you had to vote right now, what would you go with?
Bring Home the Glory. It's nostalgic. Even though it's bad nostalgia. MSI was never good for me. But
It was bad.
still nostalgic. Luckily, at that point, my team sucked. So,
Yeah, it's all
Literally
good.
made it to finals of that split.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you
but
didn't
my
win.
team was like on the choking block at that point.
No Quicksilver
No
Sash.
Quicksilver Sash.
Yo,
yeah.
can we not?
I watched that final at my friend's house in a hot tub because they told me I don't hang out enough with people. They told me to come over. And so they just watched me sit there at their house and do this for like 3 hours and calling
Really?
people morons, going,
What if
"This
you
is
would
what
have?
happens when you
What
get rid of
if
blah,
if
blah,
you if you would have just hung out with your friends? Maybe TSM would have won.
True,
Paul.
and no Quicksilver Sash would have happened.
No, they
True,
wouldn't
actually
know.
true.
Andy's a bum.
but
He ran
I'm
his team
sorry,
to
there
the ground.
is nothing more eager than watching League of Legends in the bathtub.
It was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting in that hot tub.
Not
I was
this-
sad. I was crying,
so
and the tears
good.
were hidden by the sweat.
Cecilia is so base for that.
She
Actually,
is a better, like, I'm not gonna deny it is a better song, okay? So I feel bad doing this, but I can't.
Making the wrong
not.
choice. It's
I
okay.
can't
It's
not
all seven,
pick Bring
it's
Home the
okay.
Glory. It's so good. Riot,
True.
if for some reason the music department ever ends up seeing this, make that the permanent MSI song since you're not doing one anymore.
Yes.
Make that the song and just every year have that play because that's enough for me. Like it's so good. Like
it really
I'm-
brings out representation, like of your country, of like repping your country and feeling proud. Like it's just such a good song.
It's so
You
good.
know
know what the
Friends,
wor-
David
you
hates
know what the-
arcade.
you know what the worst thing is gonna be is that EWC will like steal it.
No,
They better not. They better
no.
not. No,
Oh,
don't touch it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
They
Leave it
got
alone.
the
Leave it alone.
money.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I first and foremost, I do not hate Arcane, but that means that the lower bracket is
GGs.
officially determined. Let me pull.
Those were some close, fun ones. I'm so glad you said no worlds. I like the challenges.
Yeah.
I had
The
2
challenges have
challenges in
been-
mind.
It is
Oh, man.
Cecilia versus Angs. Cecilia, I will let you, since you were coming from the top side of the bracket, I will let you pick for the coin toss. What would you like to go with?
I went with heads, so I'm going with tails.
Going with tails?
And it's going to be the first time that it's not going to win.
No, Tails never fails.
Here we go.
They don't care.
I didn't know about that.
Heads. It is the first time that a coin
Wow.
toss has been lost,
Wow.
which means Angs, you get your choice. Do you want
I'm
to
deferring.
pick first? Oh, you're
Deferring?
deferring.
Yes, I will
Yeah.
defer.
Okay. What song would we like to
Wait,
go
do
with
we
first?
do we want to do any kind of challenge or the first round like chilling?
It's so it's up to you. I'm cool with whatever.
Why not have the full gamut for the finals? Eh?
Yeah, full everything available for the entire finals. Full
Yeah, no,
open
I have to
think
go
that-
with Steel here.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Hmm.
So world songs are on the table. Everything's on the table.
Everything is on the table so long as it has not been picked yet.
I'm gonna say YOLO here. I am going to go with Gods by New Jeans.
Hell yeah.
Once you play God, once you play God, they're gonna crumble one by one. Then we gonna ride into the sun like it's the day my kingdom come. Baby,
So here's what I'll say right off the rip. The fact that I haven't heard Gods in the last like 6 months makes me appreciate the song now that we're removed from Worlds and hearing it every single day over and over again on repeat.
Yeah.
But Still Here is just like dude, there's something about that song. There's something the way it's put together. I don't know how to explain it. It's just I freaking love it.
Right? That they kind of all fit. And then Still Here is like the awaken and the call kind of rubric underneath it. Because you can hear all the little nuances and little things that both of those like archetypes of music genres do for them. It's so hard. And I will say it again. I know I said it in chat, but Gods to me is so much better when it's played just a tick faster on YouTube.
Good stare down moments, right? Like with Tryndamere and Kindred, and then Deft and Carria. Those are both really good. Still Here does like all the things I wish the Call did musically, and I think it just knocks it out of the park, and it's so good. Gods does have some repetitive stuff that does make you get tired of it quicker, I would say. But Gods still, like, that music video is so good.
It's so good.
But Still Here has like that really good Kindred scene. When Ash comes in at the end, that's like super good cinema. Like that's that meme. And then
cinema.
yeah.
Someone with some video editing skills should put the Still Here song over the Gods video, because that would have been so good. Like
Ooh.
it fits the storyline so well. Like it just makes sense. Like Deft is still here, and
Yeah.
at the end it wins. Like,
I would
great.
try that and see if I can get it to line up. Still, first and foremost, Still Here has my vote, but I think Still Here has the chance to be immortalized as one of the greatest League of Legends songs of all time if the world's opening ceremony this year does exactly what Awaken did, or what it did for Awaken back in 2019.
Still Here. Also, their transitions are like elite. Every transition in Still Here just pops off.
That's a 1-0 lead in the finals for Cecilia. She's got the advantage, but it now swings over to the other way. Angs, you get your choice. Do you want to pick or defer? Down 0-1.
Mine as well. Defer. All right, Cecilia, what you got for me?
So I do have a killer that I could pull off, but I also have a killer that I 100% want to use if we go to a third round.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with my second choice and go for a very cutesy thing that I usually listen to when I'm on the plane and I need to sleep. So I'm going with Pentakill Multilet Mindle.
When
That
you go
actually-
to sleep?
The OG.
Wait, hold on, wait. When you go to sleep?
Whoa.
There's a lot of things in my head. I could match Cecilia here because I also had a Pentakill song on my list. But I'm going to go. I'm gonna go Goodbye from Arcane. Might I interject, like, real quick with a quick thought?
Go ahead.
Based off of Cecilia's whole body language, how do you sleep to this song?
I'm tired when I go to planes.
How could I have ever let you down? When all these trees saw us grow, cut our teeth and make our bones right here. We play with shields.
This is the first time I've ever heard that song in its entirety.
Really?
Yeah. Never listened to
So
it.
you do hate Arcane.
No,
Clearly.
actually true.
True, it sounds like he just hates arcade.
When I first heard this song, like, after I saw the scene, I instantly had to go listen to it in its entirety. I love this song so much. The scene was amazing with it too. Like, it's actually so good.
Yeah.
I should probably also be honest, since I'm a judge. I did play the OST while this was playing and synced it up because it's so good. That fan edit to this is just so good. Like
Nice.
it's just kind of life. I mean, this one was probably gonna win because I know Dave doesn't love metal, and I do like metal, and I do not like the singer for Pentakill. No offense to him, I'm sure he's great to a lot of people. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna vote Goodbye.
I knew, as Paul mentioned, I'm not a big metal fan. Never have been. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like, my favorite metal song is, like, not even a metal song. It's Disturbed's cover, The Sound of Silence. It's not even metal. Like, it doesn't count.
There's no way you just said.
Yes. Yes.
So Dave's okay with a little bit of arcade.
Just a little, like, only a little bit. Only a little bit.
All right, well, we go to the final.
Yes,
we're in the
Yeah,
deciding
wait.
game.
Somebody play Silver Scrapes real quick. Cue it up.
No.
No, it's
I
only
did
game 3. We
something-
can't break tradition. You only
True,
play that for
true,
game 5.
true.
That's like
Thank you.
toasting to water. Can't do it.
I did something NA hasn't done in a long time.
Yo,
I
that's
beat
so
you.
good. Toasting
whole
of
way.
water is hilarious.
Well, you've never heard that phrase before?
No, I've literally never heard that.
Yeah, it's bad luck if you toast alcohol with water.
I
So,
like that.
with that, Cecilia, because you are coming off the loss in the second round of the final, or the second match of the finals, you get pick going into game 3, the final matchup. What do you want to do? Defer or take the pick?
I do defer, but I also want to, like, do we want to do some kind of challenge since it's the first, like, it's the last round?
Do we
Last
YOLO
thing.
do Arcane only? Arcane only.
No.
No, I would like
I'll
to. I would
raise.
like to keep it open,
Fair.
just because I want the entire league catalog there. And I will say this, whether it's not giving anything away because nobody has any clue what this is. There is one particular song that has not been played yet. That is
I know
my
which one it is.
favorite. My favorite league song, bar none. You play it, you automatically get my vote. Just throwing that
Yeah,
out there.
but I feel like I
Yeah.
know what it is, and I think Paul's gonna vote against it. So because of that, it's a setup, bro.
You're a
True.
fucking
Actually true.
crack. You don't even know what
Hold
it
on,
is.
hold
But
on,
we'll
wait,
talk
wait,
about it. We'll
wait.
talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll
Amos.
talk it later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you
So,
up. I'm gonna beat you up.
okay. Angs,
You
you're
can
up.
just
Might
say it.
be-
Just say it now. Cause
No. We'll say
No,
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 no.
do it
Say because
later,
there's
later.
a chance that they don't know. So
It might be,
Angs,
yeah,
make your
exactly. It
pick.
might be wrong.
I also want to guess at the end. So
So yeah, I defer.
I've been thinking about using this like the entirety of the time, and nobody has used it. And I feel like somebody has it. Somebody has thought about it. So YOLO, we are going to go with Misfit Toys from Arcane.
We're pulling the arcane. I'm pulling the guns. Guns for
Sweet.
hire.
Okay, respectable. This is gonna be
Arcane against
go.
arcade. Let's
Okay.
Yeah,
go.
ours is arcade.
Yeah, we're just straight. Hey, I can't be in the wrong now. I'm safe.
David's gonna say I'm going to
matter-
game 4.
No matter what, I'm good.
David's
I
gonna
will
go
say
to
this
game
before
4.
we go in. Before we say this, what did you guys think my favorite song was?
Start walking.
Ignite.
Both of you wrong. Good to know.
Oh, man, what was your favorite song? What was your favorite song?
The baddest KDA.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
Wow.
not bad, not bad, not bad.
That's
Thursday,
actually
no
one of my
KDA.
least favorite.
Paul pissed off that I went with the Eagle route, but you know that doesn't fit in with his
Yeah,
Chad
that's
Sigma
why
ways.
I'm-
All right,
That's why.
finals. Arcane only. First up, Angs, Misfit Toys. Push a P. I want to see push a T. Shout out to those that know that reference. Paul.
Celia did have a proposal.
Oh, what
We-
proposal?
I'd be down. I mean, it's 5:30 a.m. here, so I'd be down to do a short version of best of 5 if we want to go 3 more rounds.
I would be okay with that, but it
Paul.
comes
It
down to
depends.
the
Yeah.
judges.
Paul, that's entirely on you and whether you're free or not.
I mean, I am free. I can keep going.
Best of 7, baby. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
it does have to be a bridge because I do have to go. Like I have a hard cut of 11:40.
Tough. Both very different genres.
Yeah.
I mean, based upon the month we're in, it could completely change which one I like, so it's really hard. Guns for Hire is like more dramatic, so it kind of got me a little more, and it like pulled at me more. And I mean, knowing the scene, you know, with it, but that helps a lot too. I really like Push T though. But I do think Guns for Hire is like edging it out for me.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with you there. Like push it. Like the chorus too of Misfit Toys. I think it's just absolutely stunner. It kills me that I'm not gonna pick it because I think it's a really good song. But yeah, I think Guns for Hire is just like I feel bad for Riot because they have such a high bar now to live up to for Arcane Season 2 because of Guns for Hire, because of other songs in the show. That it's like, I mean, that's the song that won them their awards in all reality. Like it's the song, it's the scene they submitted for every award that they ended up getting, and they swept everything that they were nominated for. That it's like there's a reason why it's so good. We give that to Cecilia. That is a 2-1 lead with the potential to close it out. Would you like to pick or defer?
Celia, I want to
Blue
defer.
side or red side?
We continue to defer. Give me red side. Give me counter pick.
Okay. I need to ask a question though. Can I put in a song that is esports related, but has not been so it's esports related to League of Legends, but it's not being published directly by League of Legends
Celia,
and
I
Riot
swear-
Music?
I think it does
can-
have to be right.
I think it has to be Riot. Like, was it published in coordination with Riot, even if it wasn't like direct?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what song this could be.
I can say this song.
Yeah.
It's a song published by DLEC.
Oh, yeah.
Word?
That's owned by Riot still. They still have publishing
That's an
rights.
official. Yeah, that's still an official
Yeah,
Riot
it's
song.
fine.
So I'm picking Crown by LEC.
Not the song I thought
Ooh.
you were going for. Not gonna lie. That's
Okay.
Bring them out all the time.
fair. I will defer from commenting yet because that's not what I was referencing. I will say that.
I will match her LEC, and I will raise her Wildfire.
That's the one I was
Like,
fucking
that's
thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good luck.
We're going to game 5.
First off, Crown.
This is our time. We are on the battle line. Listen to our war cry. We fight for those who left behind. We live for those who were denied. We know your fate is set in stone. We've come to take the throne.
Nice short best of 5, Dave.
I know that song turns you, didn't it? It turns you.
I'm so
It's a good song, though, but like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Now you have to play the whole song of Wildfire. That's all I have to say. You have to play the whole song. It's only fair, David.
That may or may
Five
not, that may or may
down
not have
so
been
hard,
that
bro.
may or may not have been an intentional choice.
Oh, hold on. Wait a second.
Oh,
I forgot.
If you don't pick that, you're dumb. You're so dumb.
which one?
What do you mean which one? Wildfire, bro. That's a
I will
banger.
say, there is something to be said for that professional polish that does just sound a lot nicer. Does sound a lot nicer. Does sound like Draco's got a little better at rapping from the one to the other, or at least his flow felt a bit better, a bit smoother. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I mean, Wildfire just wins that. Wildfire's better.
Thank you. Thank
It's actually
God.
better.
Yeah,
truth prevails. And it wouldn't be a League of Legends video, would it? Without. Alright, gotta cut it short because
You
we gotta
messed
get
up.
this going. Finals. Cecilia, you lost that round. You get the final choice in game 5 on whether you want to pick or defer. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, defer. I need to see the vibes.
But I already planned on picking this, and because my friend, he's been spamming me, he swayed me. We're gonna go more by KDA.
Then I go with the OG pop stars.
Oh, which is funny. If I interject, it's funny because my other friend was like, "No, Pop Stars is the better song. Go Pop Stars." So this is the true test.
I mean, one of them has Seraphine, the other one doesn't.
Hey, I
Bro,
like how they
anything
did the
that we
Seraphine
deserve.
rollout. I like the Seraphine rollout. Okay.
Now, it's going to be interesting, too, because typically when most people listen to these, they listen to Pop Stars first because chronologically it came first. So we're listening
True.
to more before Pop Stars, which could sway it.
Kali that girl, Kali go girl, Kali don't stop, Kali don't skirt, Kali got a job, Kali go to work, 뜨거워 언제나 don't get burned. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low.
Can I just say, before going into this final song, how lucky we are to have not only KDA, but also Arcane as League of Legends products in music. Like, that's actually freaking absurd.
Get loud, 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 loud. I could take you to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해.
Wow, what a closer. What a way to end it out.
I mean, that was probably like the best ending you could have. The best like line you could go or genre of Riot music. I think like that was pretty peak Riot, or at least League of Legends.
I agree.
I mean, it helps that they're both basically the same like style.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes it a little easier. It is difficult in the sense that they are like.
I will say, the more music video, actually, I think is aged better than the pop song.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same.
Even despite like the Akali like scene with the neons,
Yes. Nothing.
that's just
That's
like,
a problem too.
Because that
I will
subway
say-
scene literally is used in Phoenix later. Like that subway car is the same subway. It's just it became canon more.
I will say, as a song, in my opinion, more is deeper and has more level. I will say, but I understand that Pop Star won the song. Give Pop Star that album. It
Pop
kicked
Star-
off more. It made more.
Yeah.
Like, so we have to give it its flowers. But it's more. Come on.
I'll say this. Just can you think back to 2018 when both Rise and KDA dropped within the same week?
We had it live.
Also unfair because COVID really does a number on KDA's, like the second coming of KDA. Because, I mean, we all remember.
It would have been bigger.
Paul, what are we doing now? What's our vote?
I'll go more.
I'm gonna throw a poll up for the shits and giggles, but I think I'm going more as well. I
beating you! We did it, boys!
I just,
we did it! We come a long way, but we did it!
I think the sound of more, like, it sounds better to me. There's no disrespect to KDA. KDA is an amazing song, but I feel like they took everything that they did right about, or Popstar, sorry. They did everything that they did right about Popstars and evolved it just a little bit.
So here's one thing though. One has Seraphine and one does not, and I think that makes Popstars better.
Well, luckily, Captain Flowers is
Chad-
not here to scold.
Bro,
Chat says that I am the Asala Gaib of the U. Alright, Chad, I got you.
Listen, Agaib.
So, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Thank you everybody for coming on the show. It's much appreciated.
No problem, man. It was awesome.
You.
Thanks for having us. Bye.